she's got going on. You're gonna love her. Dear friend of our show, please show some love for the lovely Lauren Sims, everybody.
Give it up for Miss Jess, our hostess with the mostest. It is so great to be back, and I am, for one, just really glad to be in a room full of grown-ups. And I thank you all for not asking me to make you macaroni and cheese for dinner. So I thank you for that. I was at home for over a year with a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old, while working a full-time job and discovering the joys of remote learning. Yes, they call it day drinking for a reason. I haven't spent this much time with my kids since I was pregnant with them. So how was your quarantine, your lockdown, your involuntary house arrest with your loved ones? You're here, so I'm glad because you survived. So good for you. There we go. I watched so much TV when I was home. I'm still watching lots of TV. It's just, I can't help it. I'm a big fan now of Naked and Afraid. Any fans? Naked and Afraid. I am loving the show. I do have one question. Who is screening the contestants? I was watching an episode, it took place in South Africa. And this girl, little bit of a thing, like she was like this. Her waist was the size of my thigh. And she's like, I'm normally vegetarian, but for this challenge, I thought I would go vegan. Vegan. In the wilds of South Africa. Because, you know, South Africa is known for their roaming herds of tofu. Did she not read the sign-up sheet? I don't think she did. So later in the episode, she actually caught a grasshopper. And she decided to use it for bait to catch a fish. I said, good, the girl is getting smart. Wonderful. And God damn it, she caught a fish in the first try. I said, that's great. Her teammate was like, this is wonderful. Now kill it so we can finally eat. And she was like, I can't kill it. I just can't do it. I just can't. The guy comes up to her, takes the fish out of her hand, rips its head off, and proceeds to make dinner. She's off camera, and they catch her doing this. I said to myself, what the hell are you throwing up, air? You haven't eaten anything. Again, did she read the sign-up sheet? I don't think she did. I'm addicted to my phone. I love my phone. It's amazing what you find on your phone when you're scrolling or whatever you do on your phone. I saw this video the other day, and basically they're saying, you know how you stand and you cross your ankles and you sit and you get back up? Depending on how much assistance you need, this will determine how well you're aging. I said, well, that's very interesting. I actually passed away last Tuesday. So there's that. I was on Instagram today, and they have those reels. I sound like my mom. You know those reels? All the kids are doing them, you know. And this woman was in a coma. And she woke up from her coma, and her boyfriend was right there. And as soon as she could focus, he looked at her and said, will you marry me? And I said, oh my God, that is the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And she said yes. And then I realized a woman coming out of a coma has a better love life than I do. So there's that. Speaking of Instagram, I was on it one early Sunday morning, big surprise, scrolling, big surprise, and an Amazon ad came up, and I was intrigued. The item was black. It was very sleekly designed. And I'm like, okay, this looks good. I said, please continue. They had this like little attachment like on the side. It had all these like, little nubby things with a little flower. And I'm like, keep talking, Amazon. Can this be delivered in the next hour or so? I will offer you this one piece of advice. If you were like me and you wear glasses, I would wear them while checking these ads out, because the item that made me start thinking of things that I haven't thought about in like 4 months, this item was actually a faucet. And that little nubby thing was the sprayer attachment. So I need to find a man soon? Or can anyone recommend a good plumber? I'm Lauren Sims, that's my time. Thank you so much.